On the 11th and 12th of January, the International Court of Justice stage will be set, and the question will be asked, is Israel guilty of genocide in Gaza? Apart from the 15 permanent members of the ICJ, both parties may themselves nominate a judge to join the deliberations. The South African ruling ANC party has tapped its representative. Israel's pick was Aharon Barak. As a former Supreme Court chief, he is well respected internationally. But despite being recommended by Benjamin Netanyahu himself, Barak is anything but an ally of the incumbent Israeli government.
They demonstrated against him. They made him the enemy of the nation. But at the moment of truth, the Israeli government also realized that he was a knowledgeable and respected legal expert in the world. And therefore, the Prime Minister chose him to be a judge on behalf of the State of Israel in The Hague. I hope they also apologize to him.
South Africa aims to prove Israel is indiscriminately killing civilians in the Gaza Strip. They will likely show footage of many destroyed residential buildings, hospitals, schools and mosques, as well as those injured, so as to make their case. In defense, Barak will likely use this as his main argument.
It is not we who have come to perpetrate genocide, it is Hamas. It would murder all of us if it could. In contrast, the IDF is acting as morally as possible. It is doing everything to avoid harming civilians, while Hamas is doing everything to harm them, and is using them as human shields.
Israel is also set to screen a compilation of harrowing scenes of torture, rape, decapitation, murder and kidnapping from the October 7th onslaught, much of which was filmed by Hamas themselves. The proof is there, but it will not all go Israel's way.
As I mentioned,
there will be evidence too that will reflect poorly on the Jewish state.
More than 70% of the Israeli public today supports a humanitarian solution of encouraging the voluntary immigration of Gazans and their absorption in other countries. We cannot afford a reality where 2 million people wake up every morning with the aspiration to murder us.
The evidence supporting Israel's case is plentiful, but Barak is up against a hostile state and world body. Either way, the panel needs to consider their arguments and review the supporting files. The big question is if there is indeed a case of genocide, and if so, will justice be served, and to whom?